Hi guys, so this is the finished touch of my everyday makeup. I'm going to show you right now how I got this look, and it's going to be kind of fast, kind of whatever. I know I did my get ready with me video, but this is more like in depth, and I hope you guys like it. So this is my skin under all the makeup. It's I have a little like blemishes here and there. It's getting a lot better from using the Roche-Posay. So I'm going to get right into it. First, what I'm going to do is prime my face with the Murad Skin Perfecting Primer. Looks like that. And I'm just going to squirt a little bit on my fingers and rub it all over my face. I already put moisturizer on, so. And just in case, you might want a little wet towelette so you can wipe your fingers on it and not on your clothes like I usually do. And then I'm going to, take my Clinique Even Better foundation and squirt a little bit on my hand. And I'm going to apply more as we go. Remember, you can always add more to your hand. You really want to cover all of those blemishes. By the way, I'm using the MAC 190 SE brush, just a foundation brush. I'm going to take my wet towelette and wipe it off so I don't look like an idiot out when I go out today. Next thing I'm going to do is take my concealer from e.l.f. Looks like that. And it's just in the color Apricot Beige. I didn't really choose my color, it's just because I don't really, it matches, so I was kind of lucky. So I put this all over the little blemishes that I have. Just take my finger and pat it in. Then I'm going to take the same concealer and put this under my eye. Now you want to take your powder, and I'm using the Buff Neutrogena. Take any powder brush. I'm choosing to use my e.l.f. one that I'm not huge on, but I don't know. I usually use the pad, but that's been getting like way too much on my skin. So you just want to rub that all over. And as you can see, you can still see my blemish, but it was a huge pimple, so that's not going away. So next, you're going to take any blush. I'm using the CoverGirl Classic Color Blush. It looks like that. And I'm just going to take my MAC blush brush, it's a little cute MAC blush brush, and just grab a little bit. I'm not huge on contouring my cheeks because I don't have that like amazing line that a lot of girls have, so I just stick with blush or else my face will look orange. And you just want to get it on the apples of your cheeks and go a little higher. And if you feel like you put a little bit too much, you can always go back with your powder brush and just even it out. Which I do all the time because I really like the natural look. So next is the eyes. I'm sorry if you guys can't really see, but I'm going to try to make it better than my Get Ready With Me video. I noticed I was like this and like all weird, so I'm going to try to make it better. For my eyes, I'm going to use the Primer Potion from Urban Decay in Greed. Ugh. It's a really pretty gold color, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. So you want to just rub that in nice and gently. And as you probably all know, primer helps with the creasing of eyeshadow. And as you're going to notice, I'm not using the same eyeshadow that I said in my February favorites because I'm going to make the Naked palette my favorite this month. So now into the eyeshadow. I'm going to take my Naked palette, yay, and just grab the color Virgin. This color. Of course, my camera doesn't focus, so that's okay. So I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and just pat it all over my eye. And last month in February for this color, I usually used my Too Cool Color Tattoo from Maybelline. But this month, I'm going to treat my Naked palette. So next, with the same shader brush on the other side, I'm going to take the color Sidecar, right there. Once again, you can't really see it, but that's okay. So I'm going to take the same, or the different side, and just pat that on the outer corner of my eye. And my eyes kind of like droop, so I put it a little bit in my crease so it doesn't look uneven. I'm going to pat it so the excess glitter doesn't come off, because this Sidecar is very, very glittery. So after Sidecar is on your eyes, you're going to take a slanted brush. I can't find my MAC one, so this is like a really thick Eco Tool one, but I'm just going to take Smog right there, and I'm just going to put that in my crease. You always can use your finger to smudge out the imperfections. After that, I'm going to take my taper blending brush E35 from Sigma, I know what color that is, and just go over the top with that color. With a smaller blending brush, this is from e.l.f., I'm going to take Hustle right there. It's a really pretty like purple brown color, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the outer corner to give it a little more color. So it's going to look something like that. And then you're going to take your blending brush again and just blend over it so it doesn't look harsh. I do my highlighter last, and I just go under my brows like so. A little more in my inner corners like that. And you want to make sure to go up and blend it with the rest of your eyeshadow. So it looks something like this. Now for eyeliner, during the day I don't use top eyeliner because it just doesn't work out for me. So I take my eyeliner and just put it on the outer corner of my waterline. Next, I take my curler and I just curl my eyelashes. Ow. And I just take my mascara and I just apply it 1,000,000 times. After 1,000,000 mascara strokes. Okay. So those are the eyes, and now onto my eyebrows. Kit looks like that, and I take the darkest color, which is that one, and I just take my eyebrow eyeliner brush and I just go into my eyebrows. Just brush them out. So that is what that looks like, and here are my eyes. Oh, so beautiful. Lips, the chapped lips. First, what I do is I put my Loreal balm on. Here, I'll show you the packaging. It looks like that, Loreal balm. And this one is in Nourishing Nude, and I just put that all over my lips. And then I take my No Name lipstick that I always wear when I'm wearing like black and stuff. I just put that all over my lips. I don't put too much because it's a really bold color. I take my Chanel lip gloss and finish it up. Like that. And if you guys want, like I do, I just go over my face with my blush brush and just go over all the areas where it could have messed up, and my eyebrows are looking a mess today. So the end should look like this. Well, this is my everyday makeup, so it's not really a tutorial, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. So I just want to show you guys what the end product of a makeup tutorial type thing is. This is where I just put my camera on, and that's my mirror that I look into. Yeah, so this is everything. I just wanted to show you what it looks like. And everything always falls on the floor because this is such a small little vanity area. Thanks for watching, guys.